The penny policy. Google it. Save it. I do not own the copyrights to any music you may hear. Good day. Don't forget to pay attention to the date at the top of the screen and also in the title of each video. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Easy penny shopping, Dollar General. No, I didn't do my hair or my face or anything for this video, actually, like normal. So, we have very, very exciting news. I told y'all when I brought the list up that remodels were coming. I said it would not be that long. Some of you didn't believe me. Some of you did. Congratulations to those that did. Because I am a very honest person and I would not put something out if it was not going to be of use. And guess what? Our remodels are already popping back up. As of Monday, Ashley, what was Monday? Please hold. My assistant has to check the date.
It would have been the 5th.
Monday, December 5th, we had flips. We are showing half off on some of our remodel items. So you need to be checking your stores, your friends' stores, your family stores, anybody's stores, because we are already back in action. Now, will these remodels happen before the end of the year? I'm going to say 99% no, because Christmas, all right? And we are going to have another penny day before the end of the year. So I think that obviously things go half off. It usually takes a little bit of time, before they actually flip. In these situations, and thank you to B. B is the one who sent me these on Monday. They are only showing our hooded jacket, our safety zip up hooded jacket or sweatshirt as half off. So my guess is it's going to do the kind of tier step down thing where next week then it's going to show socks and underwear are half or the rest of the stuff, what have you. But we are back in business. If the store is half right now, then I would guess it's going to go the first or second week of January. No, I can't talk to you. I should have hit do not disturb. But again, I'm not for sure. They may throw something crazy at us and they may do a remodel the last week of the year. I don't think so, just because of all the Christmas stuff and our harvest and everything. But it is DG, and we know the only thing that's consistent is to be inconsistent. So you've got to make sure you are already watching your stores. So anybody that got that list, that's right. The list is completely usable. I'm not saying that every item on it is going to go in your next remodel, obviously, but you definitely need to be getting those items added to your list ASAP and start searching your stores, because it's not going to be very long. Remodels stopped. It was mid-November. We've only went like 2 to 3 weeks and they've popped back up. So that's super duper exciting. All right. So as we're talking about remodels, I do want to talk about a couple other things with remodels. First and foremost, obviously, I do not search my own remodels anymore. I do not search remodels for other people just because I don't have the time. I wish I did. I do enjoy doing that, but it's too time consuming. So I don't do the searches for the remodels, but for my paid members, I help them with what's going at their remodels. So if you need help finding remodels, obviously I do have videos about that. We do have some changes with the app though that I want to go over, but I use Super Sunday Sweep, Miss Carrie. She does the searching. I like her very much. I'm not saying nobody makes mistakes, but I really feel like she makes the least amount of mistakes when it comes to missing remodels, because I've seen a lot of lists over the last couple years and she is on it. So make sure Super Sunday Sweep. I will go ahead and put that in here as well, the link. And then I just wanted to talk about remodels, different areas that will go or can go, and also 10 remodel myths. Ashley? See, she didn't even know that was coming. It's going to be a new one. We're going to quiz her as we go. No. Exactly. is right. You know, Ashley doesn't do a lot of remodels. So really, I'm just totally setting her up for failure to make me look smarter. All right. Sections that can go at a remodel. Get your pen and paper ready. All right. Obviously, every store is different. It depends on what they have already had done. Have they already had other remodels? Have they already gotten rid of certain things? I just realized I didn't even write down toys or athletics. Where's my pen? Okay, so we're going to start off with sections that can go. Toys. Athletic. That's going to be your fitness, athletic, your weights, your exercise balls, that section, okay? Coloring books. I have yet to find regular books that ever go. I'm still trying to find regular books, but I've yet to find those. Obviously, if your store still has hanging clothes will go. I have found that they have reset our FW21 blue dot clothes. I had them go at our retrofits, and then I just found some in a store last week. They were FW21, blue dot, and they are half price. The blue dot is just ridiculous, okay? In addition to that, there are FW22 blue dot clothes. Yes, they supposedly doing away with clothes. Can you turn off your doorbell phone? I don't know why. What is going on with you this morning? She's very popular.
No, it is like every notification.
And I'm not messaging her, so I'm not sure what's happening. But anyways, my doorbell's not ringing. That's Ashley's phone. So, as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. Ashley, what was I saying? You don't know either.
No.
Son of a gun. Okay. Sections. Blue dot. So, even after they're supposedly getting rid of clothes, they sent out FW22 blue dot clothes. One of my retrofits had them, and they did not go in the retrofit. So we still have blue dot out there that's full price, hanging clothes. So they should go with remodels. And then our half price blue dot FW21 clothes should still go with remodels. Okay. In addition to hanging clothes, we obviously have like the men's clothes section. So that's your safety orange zip up sweatshirts. If you still have any of the safety yellow zip up sweatshirts, keep in mind different sizes. So if you only have size small in your list and they are out of size small, you're going to see zeros. So try to get each size. Same with jeans. It's very crazy because there's like 2-3 different brands or labels on jeans. Then there's each size of jeans. So men's jeans, the safety yellow zip up, the safety orange zip up. And then in that same section, then we have, you know, some of the gloves. We have the safety glasses, bandanas. Now they had stopped going at one point, but then I had a remodel that like that whole section went. So I would still be getting them on your list and checking. Also, our what I would say our core t-shirts that are in that section, our Gildan t-shirts, our Hanes t-shirts, some remodels, those will also go. I should have hit do not disturb. Hey, Carrie. Sorry, that's who's messaging me. Obviously, socks and underwear. Socks and underwear are still going to go at a number of remodels. We have our Mr. Clean, the cleaning section. We have our laundry section, our dollar section, not our dollar aisle, but our black and yellow dollar section. And then there's also green and yellow dollar section now. I haven't had the green and yellow new dollar section go, but this year it could be different because I'm seeing less of the black and yellow dollar section. So just make sure you're checking all of those. Obviously, our kitchen area, our plastics area, all of our different plastic bowls, our different, plastic containers. Automotive section. I haven't had it go a lot. That's why I haven't talked about it a lot. But the automotive section does, in fact, go in different remodels. So it's a variety of different cleaners, different oils. It's a variety. So automotive section. We also have the hair accessories section. So all of our hanging, different hair items. We have the makeup section, the medicine section, the healthy food drinks as far as like our Boost and our Pure Protein. We have our medicine section, hygiene, whether it's oral care, toothbrushes, toothpaste, or our shampoos, conditioners, bubble baths, body washes. We also have our lotion section that started going last year, and a lot of our facial type things. So make sure you're checking that area as well. Food could be cereals, could be different canned goods. Now, that was sporadic last year, and it was like the rice-a-roni, the 4-pack of the ravioli. Are you hearing something that you've heard about this year? Some of those pennied regular or surprise pennies. So again, remodel pennies versus regular pennies, they can start kind of overlapping. So I would still, though, be checking if your store's rice-a-roni, just the chicken flavor, has not pennied. I would definitely still have it on your remodel list. Same with our 4-pack of the ravioli, the Knorr pasta sides. And I feel like there were some other random ones too. Sometimes our hot chocolate will go, coffees will go, creamers will go. So there can be a variety in the food section, food and drink section. Some of our waters might go. Some of our snack foods or in the candy section might go. You really have to search this stuff, okay? Cookies, you've really got to search. Also, obviously, toilet paper, paper plates, cups, napkins, depending on the remodel, those may go. Plastic bags. I don't know, Ziploc, Glad, but more of our sandwich baggies, our freezer baggies, aluminum foil, our paper lunch bags, that whole section, parts of it can go. Obviously, our as seen on TV. It does not all go, and hopefully you guys have all kind of figured that out. We have clearance as seen on TV that's already marked down that doesn't go. Makes no sense. And then the new or newer as seen on TV that is full price that'll go to half price and will penny. And then there's newer that doesn't discount at all or penny. So just make sure you're scanning a variety of your as seen on TV. NCI specific, we've got our baked with love section. Party section, again, no matter the store, But our NCI specific, more of the party section will go because they have a bigger party section. And so there's just more to go. Towards the end of the year, or I say towards the end of the year, we are towards the end of the year now. In the last couple months, we had our frame art start going again. And I was very excited about that. So make sure you're checking that. And always, I'm still checking candles, lamps, just different things that have went in the past that could pop back onto our remodel list. So just make sure you are searching thoroughly, all right? Because beginning of the year, towards the end of the year, that's when different items can fall into our remodels and we can get more stuff. Because I feel like at the beginning, more stuff may go until they catch it. And so then it'll maybe get a little bit less. And then as we get closer to the end of remodels, again, it's like more stuff will go. I don't know. So I love the beginning of the year for remodels. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite time. Okay. Now, let's talk about 10 myths of remodels. Okay. Number 1, we're going to quiz Ashley. Ashley, I have a new store. It just opened 6 months ago, so I'm not going to check it for a remodel because it's not going to remodel. True or false?
False.
Very good. Even if your store opened 3 months ago, it could still do a remodel. I know that sounds bonkers because it is. But they literally may open a store, put stuff in it, and then 4 months later, they do a remodel to get rid of the stuff they just put in it. I don't know. Just because your store opened in the last year does not mean it won't remodel. Okay? Next. There is a mobile mini outside my store right now. That means there's a remodel coming. True or false, Ashley? She's tapping. She's thinking.
I want to say true, but then again, I want to say it's false.
That's 2 answers, Ashley.
I know.
Okay.
Because it's a split decision.
So she has a split decision. So I'm going to go ahead and be the casting vote on that. Okay, Ashley, we have a local store up the road a few miles that did a remodel 3 months ago. And guess what? They still have in their parking lot.
I know.
So I'm going to ask that question again.
False.
Wait, what was that? False. That's right. You guys, mobile minis can sit in a parking lot for months after they already did the remodel. All right? I'm 100% honest with you, okay? I go to remodels all the time. I go back to that store later, and those are still sitting in the parking lot. So do not assume just because there's a mobile mini in your parking lot right now that means there's a remodel coming. You need, my phone's, okay. You need to find out, did it remodel 3 months ago? Did it remodel 6 months ago? And the mobile mini's just still sitting there. Okay? Going along with our mobile minis. None of my stores have mobile minis. So there's not going to be a remodel. There has to be a mobile mini for there to be a remodel. Ashley, true or false?
False.
Thank you. Your mobile mini is not your tell anymore. Again, it could be sitting there and it's just been sitting there. And I have been to umpteen remodels now. There is no mobile mini. Depending on the store, depending on what they're actually doing, depending on how big their back room is, they don't have to have a mobile mini. People are missing remodels because they are looking for that mobile mini in the parking lot. It never comes because it's never gonna come, and then they miss Penny Sunday. You do not have to have a mobile mini in order to have a remodel. Okay. My store doesn't have clothes anymore, so they're not going to do a remodel.
False.
That was quick. She said false. Correct. Doesn't matter if they have hanging clothes anymore. There are still umpteen items that can go in a remodel. So do not ignore your store just because they don't have hanging clothes. My store doesn't have any of the 50% stickers. It doesn't have any signs about a remodel, so there must not be one.
False.
Thank you. We love it when they do not mark anything. Why? Because we know by our app that those items are half off. But then other people going in are looking for stickers and they're not there. So they don't think it's happening. Your store could be completely, there's not a single word about a remodel. The only thing that's going to tell you it's a remodel is you are literally using your list and you are seeing that all of these items are half off. And then you're going to have a better chance on Penny Sunday because there's going to be multiple people that miss it because they're looking for signs and they're looking for stickers. In my experience, more stores don't advertise a remodel than do. Agree, Ashley?
Agree.
I don't see signs very much. I mean, and that's good for us because we know what to go for. Okay. Next, my store is already an NCI or my store is already a DG Market. So it's not going to remodel.
False.
False. NCI stores remodel. DG Markets remodel. Again, the word remodel is thrown around very willy-nilly. Okay. For us, in the real world, a remodel means they're literally remodeling a store, okay? That's not how it goes with DG. They name it a remodel, they go in, they move some shelves around, they take some product out, they bring some product in, bada bing, bada bang, it's a remodel. No, technically, it's not remodeled, but it's still considered a remodel. Things are still going to go half off. Things are still going to penny. No matter if it's an NCI, a market, whatever other kind of store there is, it can still remodel. All right? Okay. My store has already remodeled in the last year, so it's not going to remodel again.
False.
Very false. Multiple stores I went to this year, they've already been through a remodel or even 2 remodels. We've had 2 in the same year. Just because your store has already remodeled does not mean they're not going to remodel again this year. This is a good one. Remodels go away. No. Remodels do not go away. There is a very, very small space in time from about November 20th to December 4th that remodels disappear and then they are right back. We only lose them for 2 to 3 weeks and then they start back on track. Okay. I have a list from the beginning of this year for remodels, so it's not going to be any good for next year. True or false?
True, but some of the stuff would just be different.
Okay. Actually,
False.
so she's got a lot right, so I can't get mad at her, but false. Ashley, think about this. How many years has socks and underwear went?
Quite a few.
Since we started talking about this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, which she did. She said some of it may, so, okay. There are main products that are gonna continue to go because they're phasing these out. All right. Our women's briefs, size 11 and 12. They have been going since the beginning of remodels. Our boys' briefs, our tidy whities, they've been going since the beginning of remodels. Just because you have a remodel list from the beginning of 22, I don't even know what year it is, from 21, from even 2020. A lot, and believe me, I have, what do I have, 3, 4 different lists And guess what? The majority of the items on all of those lists from 2020, 21, and 22 are still the same items. All right. Now, are there some changes because some flip to clearance? Yes. Are there some changes because some flip to clearance and then pennied regular penny? Yes. But majority of those items, even from my 2020 list, they still go. I think that's it. I think that's our top 10. Okay. Next, just to get ready, I want to give you what I am making sure is at the top of my list for searching for the remodels, okay? The main thing is you want to be able to click from store to store and look easily, okay? So this is what I am going to set up, and our app has changed a little bit, so I want to make sure you guys understand that. Obviously, our safety, orange or yellow, zip-up hoodies. Any, all sizes, I want them at the top of my list. Men's jeans, I want them at the top of my list. Our boys' briefs, I want them at the top of my list. Women's extended size briefs, 11s and 12s. Our chrome bath, our over-the-sink vanity, our chrome soap dish that does not suction, so don't buy it. Like, really. I now donate all of them because they suck. Anyways, and the kitchen section, the dish mat. Again, these are just individual things, but these are what I'm going to have at the top of my list. I'm sorry. And a frozen item to make sure frozen is not half off. Because if frozen goes half off, we know it's going to flip, right? Okay. Changes to the app, which I was not very happy about as we were researching these. Okay, used to. So say our hoodie, right? I would go in and say it's because I've added a bunch of hygiene from my last remodel. Well, my hoodie's all the way number 50 on my list. So I could click on it, change it to 2, right? Quantity 2, and it would pop it back up to the top of the list. It's not popping things back to the top of the list if you change the quantity now. It is leaving it where it is, and it's just updating the quantity. The next one is I would check the items so that it would pop them down to the bottom in the completed section, and then I would go down to the completed, uncheck them so it would pop them back to the top. That's not working either. So as we were researching our hoodies, I literally had to delete the hoodie complete. I say hoodie, but it's a zip up. I had to delete the zip up completely, then re-add it to the list to get it back to the top. Annoying, but still not impossible, right? Okay, so just keep in mind, our old tricks are not working. Quantity is not popping it to the top. Checking it and then unchecking it is not popping it back to the top. You've literally got to delete it and re-add it. Okay, and next, we talked about this before, but it is no longer in the all categories section. It is no longer showing the half price. So I'm making this up, okay? So if you go into your socks and underwear, and our big and tall socks, I don't know what they are now, like $12, okay? Used to, in the last year, it would show, $6, and then underneath that, $12. So you could see right there, it's half off. And you could just scroll through the list in the all categories and be like, oh, half off, half off, half off. They took that away from us. So it's not showing the original price. It's only showing the current price. So you have to get familiar with what the full price is on these items so that it stands out to you as you're going through your all categories to know, oh, our big and tall socks are $6, half price. Oh, our 4-packs are $2, half price. Make sure you're not looking for that double pricing because it's not showing us that anymore. So we have to get back to the other way of knowing having an idea of, we know most of these socks are over $10. So if you're seeing them for $5.35 or whatever, then they are sitting at half price, which means a remodel is coming. Remember to pay attention to your sales, okay? If when you click on an item, it shows, you know, our little thing that says there's a sale going on, don't get confused. If you have 10 items in your list and right now, say it's socks and underwear and they're buy one, get one half off, and you're looking at your list going, oh, that one's half off, that one's half off, but these aren't, make sure there's not a sale, all right? Because they should all be half off, not just, okay? Is there anything I missed, Ashley? Not that she can think of. So, remodels are back. We only had to wait 2-3 weeks before they started popping back up, and they are popping up in multiple states. It's not just certain ones. Remodels have not gone away. Somebody brought that up a week or so ago, that they were told remodels are gone. No, they're not. Remodels aren't gone. I don't know when remodels will be gone, because DG can't make up their mind what they want in their stores. Okay, so I'm hoping we can ride this remodel train until 2072. I mean, I don't know. Are they ever going to really figure this out? Probably not. All right. Remodels are back. Half price items are back. We also have a ton of pennies out there right now. So many. I just gagged. I'm so excited. Get out there. Get your regular penny shopping done ASAP, because don't forget, last year, stuff started resetting. And the first group that reset was, Ashley doesn't remember.
Was it Purple Dot?
Negative. It was S21. It was summer. Last year, our lawn and garden reset. It was the first group that reset. So I'm not saying it's going to happen again. Maybe we're through the whole distribution issues and maybe they're going to stay pennies, but just in case, I would be checking, okay? Because if that resets, then the next group's going to reset, and you know, it's not, I don't like it. So just make sure you're getting out there when there are literally thousands of pennies to be found. In addition, yes, we do have new Purple Dot out. We have 2023 Purple Dot. I just started seeing this week. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. Because 1, we could have old Purple Dot mixed in with our new Purple Dot. 2, Purple Dot coming out while Red Dot is still out. They look very similar. So our Red Dot can get mixed in with our Purple Dot. So then when our Red Dot pennies, if that ever happens again, then they could miss things. Okay? So new stuff coming out is actually a good thing. That just means there's more colors and more symbols out there for those employees and managers to lose track of and things to get mixed in. All right? Also, paid members, guess what? Stuff's uploading to my Google Drive again. Finally. I have a ton of harvest to share with you, a ton of hidden to share with you. This is another one of my favorites. What am I talking? Everything's my favorite. I'm sorry. So stay tuned. Peace, love, pennies. Remodels are back. Get a hold of Carrie at Super Sunday Sweep so that you can start getting lists. All right. Bye. Oh, shebang, bang, ba, bang, 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 bang.